Alright. We should be live. Let us know, guys, if you can see and hear us.
Am I looking at this on YouTube? Is that where I'm going?
Yeah.
That's right, I'm not able to see it through fucking thingamajig, am I? We had to figure that out the last time.
I mean, I might be able to. I just don't know off my internet. Let's check. See if we can handle it. Screen.
I can hear myself. Alright, join stream. Hey, look at that, I can see you. And it's going, oh, there we go. You made it big. Oh, big.
Aw, man. I love Metal Slug. Everything's good? How's the sound in relative? Like, can you hear Gabriel okay in relative to myself and the game?
Can you hear Gabriel okay? There's Aaron chucking a SPAC attack. Alright, so I'm audible. I can't, hear the game, and that's my cross to bear. I mean, there's probably a way of figuring that out, but fuck me. Like, a lot of this stuff is like a way bigger hassle than it should be.
There's something that it's hard. So can't figure it out is because you know how we use ASIO for our audio?
It's always ASIO.
So when I plugged in my new, well not new, but I plugged in this monitor setup in a different way, the ASIO control panel appears on a different screen, like on a screen that's not there.
Huh.
And all of the, is he too loud, guys? Do I need to turn him down slightly? Is that better?
Oh, now I'm a bit loud. The game's not loud enough. No, it's how it hurts my ears. Fucking babies. You're lucky I'm on speed, otherwise, so help me God, I'd jump through the internet and skull fuck a lot of you. I don't even enjoy skulls.
So yeah, the ASIO, the ASIO thing appears on a different monitor, and because it's not an actual active window, like it doesn't appear as its own window, I can't actually get it to move.
Fuck, that's weird. There's always some weird little fucking thingamajig to it,
So I don't know how I'm going to fix it. I think I just have to plug in the old ways I had the monitors, and hopefully it will.
You there?
Yeah?
Alright. It kind of cut off slightly when you said, I'll just have to plug it in the old way, which is probably just you ending your fucking sentence, but it just sounded like it cut.
Yeah. Hey Ish, how you doing, bud?
It's ASIO, like that's the problem with, it's that issue of being, on not like the cutting edge exactly, but fairly fucking close. Like when you've got the good thing or the new thing that does a bunch of stuff, it's like, this is great. And when it works, it is. But the problem is, it's just you run into all the early fucking problems. Like, oh yeah, there aren't drivers that really work perfectly in this situation. It's like, And so that's like one of the biggest hassles we had.
That doesn't work, Sebs. That doesn't work. As I said, no controls to move it work because it's not a window. It's not a window. It doesn't pop up as a window in Taskbar or in Windows.
It's an apparition.
Yeah.
Ghostbuster.
Like, trust me, I tried putting it on shifting it to a new desktop. All the commands in the world, like, it just doesn't. It's so bad.
The frustrating thing is you'd feel clever after remembering the switching it to a different desktop thing too. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. That's the thing that solves every problem.
Yeah, except for this one.
Yeah, not this one. Why? What is it? It's just not a window. Why would you do that in the thing called Windows? Dunno.
What's a Midnight Gospel?
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. Is that out? Because I actually have been looking forward to that, because whatever his name is, the guy who did Adventure Time is doing like an adult animation on Netflix. And that interests me because I think his animation style naturally lends itself to the absolutely grotesque body horror. And like I remember thinking that a bunch when my fucking girlfriend made me watch Adventure Time. I was like, no, this would really work as like if they lent into the gross factor of it. Like, and then to find out that he was doing something, it's like, oh, that looks good.
This is how I always sound.
This is how I always
It's
sound.
just the fact that Gabriel's using the other headset in our old mixer at his house. So
Yeah, I'm in my
his
house.
quality is going to sound a bit less than mine, so that's probably why I sound better, I guess.
I'm coming through via, what, fucking Discord?
Yeah. So the quality will be a little lower. How long is this game? Am I nearly done? Is there more?
There's a fair bit. Like not, you probably maybe just past halfway-ish. Like like you're at the mummy stage, Aaron. The mummies. That word took a weird fucking journey to get to our fucking language. Like, it's named like for mummy, which was like this weird fucking black onyx. Yeah, well, it was a rock. Like,
Oh, that was the correct way. No!
well, remember the incorrect way is sometimes, yeah, like it was wax. It was like a fucking Persian thing, and then like so mumia became like fucking the embalmed body because of the wax, and then people would sell like fragments of mummified bodies pretending it was supposed to be like a fucking thing, and then it became mummy in fucking French and then mummy in English. That's it, yeah. It's like bitumen or some shit, but like it could become like, it could look almost like fancy, like if it was fractured properly. I always sound like AM radio. That's just what I sound like.
Oh, no.
Right, you don't want to fight giant rock Gary?
No.
He giant rocked you.
He did. That's good. Now I can go the other way that wasn't the correct way.
Yeah, the regular show guys show is something another thing that I've been really looking forward to, because regular show was really good and it was basically like a young adult comedy, but they just made like, you know, beer, soda and shit like that.
I enjoyed
so
regular show up to the last season. I really just didn't enjoy it last season.
Getting the shit cut out of you, bitch.
Ow.
I like last season because they just went hog wild with what it was only for the last season. And it actually had this long, weird fucking serialization to it, which... Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, shit. What the fuck, dude?
Alright, in the center of that room... in the center of that room, there's a red thing. Don't step on the red... Yeah, don't step on it.
Okay, it's a trap.
Yeah, there's a lot... Every time you see those two gas things... okay, so the mummies keep spawning as long as there's one of those mummy holes.
Yeah.
Aaron, you have to fill the mummy hole. Just do it, it's fine. Australian 420 was like 16 days ago, like actually the rest of the world's 420 was 16 days ago. America's is stupid.
I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, yeah. I'm enjoying it. Really fun. I think my biggest gripe is with it is it's going to be a multi-part and we don't know how many parts it's going to be. So it's kind of like...
That's the bit that's...
Each one's a whole fucking price game. And, like, I understand the length is insane. Like, I'm, like, 20 hours in and haven't even scratched the surface. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I stepped on it again.
Well...
Do you just die? Is there no way to get out of that?
No, you could... Okay, so... It's not a gas exactly. Like, you'll see, like, these angry little faces in the gas. Those are the things that actually hurt you.
Right.
Because the blue skeletons give you your energy back, so that's usually... Like, if you see a blue skull on the ground, it's usually pretty good. But yeah, if you've got the plasma sword's good. It gives you energy back like crazy. There's nothing in here if you've already got it.
Ah, okay.
Like, that's the thing. If you get the thing, it saves it. So going in here, just spawn... Like, you fight a guy for no reason, and you spawn on a bunch of skeletons for no real reason.
Yeah.
It's the same with... Yeah, you don't need to go in there anymore because you got the thing.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and like, just here, yeah, you see the red thing on the ground, don't touch the red thing. That's not the only time you're gonna see one of those. Like, they will pop up. Final Fantasy. Wasn't it gonna, like, is it apocryphal that it was actually gonna be their last fucking game? Like, I can imagine that being legit. But it also does sound exactly like the kind of thing you'd make up if you wanted to sound cool. You can kind of just climb past those, but... I mean, yeah, like next time you go past those heads, don't like. Okay, if you run left real fast, you can kill where the skeletons come from.
Ah, okay. Well,
Too late.
too late for that.
The sword's fast enough to get one of those fucking things, but it won't get like both. So that's the problem. Is you're gonna get like. All right.
Yeah.
Like again, there are fucking melee weapons that have like different stats, like speed and shit. But it's like there's a you know, none of it ever really manifested enough to fucking make me feel like it was worth it. You know?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was just working out if I could jump on that thing or not.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You have to go over to the left and onto the wall.
Yeah. Apart from that, there's the fucking biggest issue I have with Final Fantasy Remake is it feels like a AAA game, but also a indie game at the same time. A lot of the textures in it are fucking garbage. Like, the character models are gorgeous and stunning, and then you have like a low-res door, and it's like, why? Like, the attention to detail is really bad in it.
It is just weird it's coming out in parts.
It's fucking gonna be ambitious as fuck. Like, the length is gonna be stupid. And I'm interested to see, like, how things actually carry over between the versions.
Well, I mean, the sensible thing to me would be to do it as, like, the discs. But, you know, I suppose it mightn't even translate properly into the modern fucking experience. I mean, truth be told, I don't even know where the fucking discs began and ended for the early one.
No, I'm talking about some textures are just garbage low. They don't have high-res versions. Like, I'm playing it at 4K, and in 4K, they don't have 4K textures on a lot of things. So, like, when I play it on a 1080p screen, it looks much better.
When's it coming out on the PC? It's like a while, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no... Come
like
on.
It's like a year or some bullshit.
Yeah, there's no really word on when it will come out. And like... Oh, I'm just running out of batteries. Fuck me! Like, Like, is it going to jump over to the PS5 as well? Like...
It has to. There's no way they're not going to fucking skip out on getting the double dip on that.
Are they going to make us buy it again, or are they going to be like Xbox and be like, here, it's just upgraded because you own it. Probably buy it again.
They're scummy. They'll make you buy it again.
I'll grab some batteries. I'll be right back.
I mean, I've bought things multiple times on the fucking PlayStation. Same as Nintendo. It's like, get one thing fucking right. You know what Xbox did when I signed into the Xbox One X? It went, oh, hey, like 10 years ago you bought Fallout 3 on the Xbox 360. Here you go. And then I was able to fucking download it. Ninja, do you have to, like, click an extra thing? Because as far as I know, you can't just follow us. You have to click a thing. Follow us, and then... Yeah, see, if it does that, like, because again, the Xbox does this with old shit, and it's crazy. Like, if you have an Xbox One X, you know, you can just get stuff to show up and be better, which is nuts.
Okay. Fresh Valfaris.
I hate those 3-shot guys.
They're
Like,
dicks.
they track you really fucking well. Sony doesn't want to commit themselves to having to do something that's either A, you know, too good that they could charge for, or B, you know, something that their fucking hardware isn't capable of. Because it'll be another fucking situation where it's some insane fucking new architecture and just, you know, stuff.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, careful, he shoots beams.
Oh, yes he does.
Beams, Aaron. YouTube notifies for videos, but not for stream.
I don't know how to get. Maybe just Google how to get YouTube.
Okay, is there a bell? Okay, no, well, I don't know. There's apparently you gotta. Oh, that's what's killing you down there. Apparently there's a bell that you gotta also fucking click, because of course.
Click the bell. Yeah, are push notifications only for mobile?
I don't fucking know, to be honest. Like, I don't use any of this shit.
I mean, I know YouTube does have an issue where just sometimes you don't get your subscriptions shown, so it's probably to do with that, eh?
Fuck, that's great. It's great that they can't fix that fucking seemingly basic. Like, doesn't everything do that? Like, everything fucking bothers me. Like...
Yeah, nothing... I don't know if it's just a general coding issue or what, but nothing ever seems to... Ooh, lordy.
Yeah, this guy is gonna... Yeah, that...
You get notifications via Patreon. Ooh! Okay. I didn't know it did that. That's cool.
That's nice. At least something fucking works.
Yeah.
Like, look, if you... This is the problem, you know, like, at least be good fucking evil, good at being evil corporate overlords, you know? Like, fucking... Don't be... You know, you don't want to be Brazil. Like, I don't want this to be a Brazil situation where my fucking dystopia is, like, just morons, you know? I don't want to deal with that. Like, I don't mind if I'm sent to the re-education fucking chamber because I'm being a fucking dissident. I do mind if I'm sent to the re-education chamber because you were going after a guy called Gabriel Morgan and, like, fucking someone got a name wrong.
She's going up. Okay, he's doing something different. Scared.
Aaron eats the beams. Still thinking about those beams. Okay, stay away from him, stay away from him. Stay away from him.
Shit. I was reading the chat.
What the fuck? Stay away from him, stay away from him, stay away from him.
I know. By the time I fucking moved, I was reading chat, trying to catch up on the chat. So Nez, the way the Series X, it's kind of like the way it currently works, as in if you put it like the same Xbox One game in Xbox One X, it will play better. But the difference is with the Series X is it's a complete different version. So for example, if you buy Cyberpunk on Xbox One and then get an Xbox Series X, your game is going to not just like run at a higher frame rate and a higher natural resolution, it's literally going to be a different game. Like, it will be the game that is made for the Series X.
Cyberpunk 2, Psy harder.
I thought he would maybe track me when I jumped. I think the tracking comes out at the end of the slam, not the... Yeah. So kind of exactly the same way it works now, except you get a vastly better version.
Not just a slightly higher res.
Yeah, or frame rate.
More frames.
Alright, I'm ready for you this time.
Oh, so it's kind of like a 2D Doom in a lot of ways.
I disagree.
What?
Oh, yeah,
just not being like... Yeah, no. His second wave, he'll add 2 beams, so you gotta cut like real run. Yeah. Cut those things if you can, because they're good for your fucking, you know... They put a rose in every cheek. Ooh, lucky bugger, you got a heart. Yeah, jumping out of the way of the beams sucks, because the fucking things are just, you know, persistent.
Yeah. I'm staying over here this time.
Yeah. No, like... I think I got hit by, like, almost all of them up to this fat cunt. Like, oh yeah, he's fucking dead, he'll have dropped a heart, and then it just fucking kills you. Like... There's bosses later that have an even more fuckier one. Like one where it's just a bigger fucking you know, there's like an explosion and like a kind of power wave that goes over the fucking, you know, follows her around the stage.
Power wave.
Yeah. It's, I mean, the fucker, you know, the game makes no fucking, you know, bones about telling you how it is. It's not a fucking, it's a die-a-lot game. It's, you know, you go through, you get killed.
Is Corpse Go Boom just that like meme where it's like the dude complaining or something, and then the second one's like something goes or whatever? Is that what that is?
Whackety whackety whack whack. I don't keep up with you kids and your goddamn name.
If it's not, then I don't know. I'm not good.
I'm
with
old,
references.
and most of you should be savagely beaten.
I will change that to all of you should be savagely beaten.
I mean, I think you should go back up because I think you skipped some
savagely.
shit. Oh yeah, like no, like again, if I want you to fucking suffer, I don't want you dead. Death is the escape.
Oh, fucking WoW dungeons, bruh. I can't remember dialogue from WoW. But I remember the boss, yeah.
Didn't you remember? Didn't you like spend the last days of WoW just in the fucking auction house or some shit?
I was a goblin, yeah. I fucking love auction housing. It's just like stock, but you don't get anything in real life.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side, you know, you don't be like the fucking montards on Reddit and lose like actual huge amounts of money.
That's true. Anthem? Blah, bruh. I'm not touching Anthem until I hear about Anthem 2.0. Beatings will never
Infinite
stop.
energy, infinite energy.
Yeah, fuck you. Rocket launcher. I'm not touching Eve. That's a full-time job.
Eve, do you want a job?
Woo.
That cunt has Hadoukens.
Fucking, they've got a big box too. Oh, what the?
Power geyser.
I got stuck. No!
You fucking rockets hit like one mummy and then like, yeah, I think, okay, so you see how you're shooting him sometimes and he's flickering blue? That usually means he's got some kind of fucking shielding, so whatever it is you're hitting him with is either doing no damage or really not a lot. In that situation, melee, because there's a few bosses and like things later where the expectation is you have to melee the cunt. And not because they're blocking or anything, but just because the fucking they've got shielding, and the shielding is just better than any sidearm you're gonna have.
Oh. Okay. Can you kill those?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They're actually they're not that big a threat. You just have to bait them out. Yeah, like so. Yeah. Wherever you see a steamy hole, just you know, be careful. If I could create Hadoukens in real life, I would practice to make even better Hadoukens.
Metsu.
Probably work on some. Yeah, I'd probably work on some healing chi as well. I'll live for a long ass fucking time. No, I don't really watch Friendly Geordies. I think I've seen some of their stuff on YouTube once or twice. It's popped up on Facebook. You know, if you live in Australia, the novelty of that shit's like sort of a bit less. Like, that's true of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that's funny because it's Australian's not funny when you're Australian. It's like, you don't need to show me these clips of this Ocker fucking thing. I don't care.
Oh, that's a bit. I knew it was going to happen too. That's why I was jumping like up and down when I was going down. I'm like, there's a hole at the bottom.
Cheese, shredded cheese in the fridge is great. I always love shredded cheese in the fridge.
Can't eat cheese.
You can't eat cheese, you fucking tooth. I love the story of you getting the tooth pulled because it's just like You know, like it just sounds so mechanical. You know, there's no fucking like brain. You know, surgery and shit's like, oh yeah, there's like fucking tiny little cameras and whatnot, and it's all crazy. And then there's like, oh yeah, we pulled a tooth out. What happened? Oh well, this dude got a fucking set of pliers in there. And I just fucking reefed on the cunt. You know, like, you know. Ah shit, you know, it's Gabe doing some plumbing. What happened? Oh, I just got some fucking pliers, grabbed the thing, just reefed on the cunt. You know, this is how you gotta do it.
I hate those balls.
You have to be aggressive with the sword on the balls. Like,
yeah.
If they get, because they can't hurt you until they're farting. So if you get on them, you can just cut them, and they're basically free energy.
This feels like the right way. Come back down.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I can't quite remember. No, yeah, go back.
What?
Yeah, that guy's there's like a fucking energy nugget of some description up here. Oh yeah, no, an angry dude. Yeah, so you see how the rockets create like a red flare on him, and like shoot the rocks back at him, create a red flare, but your little P gun creates a little blue flare. That's like that's an indicator of the damage.
Right.
So I mean, like, the thing about the Vol's, whatever his name is, Volt's sidearm, is it's a good gun for all the stray shit. And if you power it up all the way, then it becomes like really good. But like,
oh come on.
Yeah, you. At the moment, like it's good for stray shit like the balls and a few other things, but you know the big guys bust out for a reason.
There's something. Is this up there? No. I think I'd like if they ever do a sequel to this, that I'd like to see maybe get some advanced movement as well.
Yeah, like I felt that a lot playing too. Like I always felt like there was supposed to be a double jump and there's just not. And there's nothing
double jump and a
sort
dash.
of.
I'd like.
Yeah, like there's just a few little things like that where it's just it feels like they should be there. I think the balance between energy usage for successful parries, it should be way less for a successful parry.
Yo, Yarlander, thank you for the £5, mate. Cheers. Maybe we'll get it one day when YouTube pays us.
Yeah, it's gotta hit some weird fucking cap or some shit, like.
It's gotta hit a threshold, and I don't know how AdSense works, and I don't think YouTube knows how the AdSense works either. Oh my god! Dude shoots wolves.
Okay, so that guy will shoot wolf heads at you, and if you hit him when he's blocking, little wolf heads come out. So you want to hit him with your sword, and then like he's a melee guy, because so you see every time you shoot him with your little P gun, one of those fucking things comes and gets you, and like that stays true for the missiles as well. Like your backup weapons will break his guard and eventually get through, but they're still, you'll be generating those little, you see you're getting hit.
Yeah.
So that
I reckon
that's
like, it looks like you can just overwhelm with missiles at the start and cut the first wolf head, and you're right.
No, because if you're shooting missiles, the little wolf heads come out, and they come out top and bottom, so you won't be able to take them out with missiles. Like, he really getting close, because if you melee him once, you break his guard, and then you just gotta melee him once or twice more, and he'll die. If you're shooting him at all, you're gonna spawn a lot of.
I thought you said it broke his guard.
Yeah, like, not straight a fucking way. I mean, I was using a slightly upgraded weapon, so I don't know, maybe it doesn't do it with the level 2 fucking plasma sword. I had the, like, bastard sword up to level 3 or 4 or some shit by this point, and it was just. It would just smack cunts.
Where are these dogs spawning from?
There, that's the dog hole. It's an infinite dog hole. Don't bother trying to fix it.
That's bullshit.
Well, it's to give you free fucking energy at this point. Like, you know, dogs shouldn't be fucking troubling you too much.
I forgot, Barry.
Yeah, see, like, parry still uses a fair bit of energy, which I really don't like. Recently the most foolish thing I've had to interact with was, like, I'll like block people on Twitter if they're like a racist anime character or some shit, because those people are just subhuman. But like, there was one guy who was just the just the only human I've blocked for just raw dog stupidity was just like mind-boggling. And the best part was like after this was like 2 months or something after I blocked him, and like someone I follow on Twitter posted like this whole thing of just how fucking stupid this guy was and that they blocked him, and it was the same guy. And I just laughed my fucking ass off. And someone else on that thread when I tweeted about it said, "Oh fuck, I know this guy. He was like one of the only people I've ever blocked for being that fucking stupid." Someone else popped up and was like, "Yeah, he's on the Something Awful forums and he's been on there for a while and he is like the dumbest fucking cunt and people can't stand talking to him." It's just like, wow, fucking look at it. It's amazing.
How you doing, mate? Dogs.
Just chop him if you're that close, because you're only gonna get one or two of the little fucking the little dog heads. It's just shooting them, you'll get like 6 or 7, and they move through space and just home in on you. So it's an absolute fucking cunt.
Yeah, it was the movers was $600 because rates are jacked up at the moment because of obviously coronavirus and lockdown laws. Only certain movers can do certain things and only certain amounts.
It would be the legitimately worst time in the world to fucking have to pay for movers.
Yeah.
It was like we had to when we moved just after the floods, and the house hadn't been like cleaned because every fucking house cleaning company was busy fucking dealing with the floods, like just cleaning people's houses that had been fucked up by the floods. So it was just like, well. On the plus side, though, I didn't have to clean shit when I moved out, because I was like, I want that on the entrance fucking thing, but it's like a shit house, so I can,
Dogs, dude.
You got hit by dog shoryukens.
Dogs are fucking bullshit. I don't care about any other enemies, but dogs can fucking suck my dick. Like, holy shit, the fact that you can't stop them respawning is fucked.
Like, yeah, I feel like... Yeah, you do. You don't have to come back here. The game covers the screen a bit too much in shit. Like, there are times where it's really just borderline impossible to see what the fuck's going on. And yeah, the sort of balance in energy usage as a shield versus energy usage for a weapon is just kind of fucked. Because, like, I understand it taking energy when you block, but it takes a lot. And also, the game tells you to parry. It gives you all these rewards for parrying. But, like, there's no point in doing it, because even if you parry bullets and send them back, which is a great way of dealing with enemies, it takes loads of your fucking energy. And it's like, sometimes it's not good to get close to a lot of these guys. Like, oh, Jesus! 2005, I think, was YouTube's first year. Yeah.
Moving was better this time, yeah. Because
you threw out a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we got rid of most of the big stuff, and we did a lot of trips in our cars. So, how many of these things do I have? 6. Ooh.
I don't know. Like, I don't approach a lot of media in terms of characters I relate to. Like, I tend to see characters as like other people. Ooh. It's a fat guy! Optic blast! Optic fat! It's the second fat guy! Oh god, because I knew that was fucking coming.
That's rough, dude.
I know. Like, careful, fat guy, go boom. Use the sword on the fucking little, because the little things he sends out are really shit.
Dude, I'm not fucking risking it.
Oh, but Aaron, you'll want that biscuit.
Nah.
Hey, look at that! There you go. Alright, you go in and get your little hearty num-nums. I love the two fat guys moment. There's more stuff like that happens in this game too. There's a big lot of fuck you.
Oh my god, 50 walls.
Yeah, I love that the smashy walls are fists. Who built this planet? Like, this is what happens when you let metalheads have their own planet. Like, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but like, you know, sooner or later this shit becomes somebody else's problem. You can sword that big block there to your left. Careful of the fist!
Oh no.
They practically there are rascal scooter fat guys a little bit later. Like they sort of show up. They're not like that fat, but like they're these kind of like chubby things on fucking.
Oh, fist. You see it from the bottom. That's fucking.
I'm 100% not aroused by Simpsons artwork whatsoever. I'm loving
impatient.
Did I have to replace a tire? I had to replace a tire on my fucking my scooter. I made a patch out of super glue and gaff tape, which sort of held. It didn't like not hold, but it was super glue and gaff tape, so I didn't actually bother going anywhere on it. It was just a waste of time. But yeah, fortunately, like some places are still open enough, doing like mail order and shit, and the scooter store that sells fucking spare tires was open.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, again, like relating to characters, like when you take narrative as like an art form and not a distraction, you kind of find yourself engaging in a lot of media that has really not relatable characters. Last was a couple of days ago. I do 3 sets of 20 at 70 kilos. Although the last 20 I'm fucking struggling on. But like, I'd rather do a lot of like a low to mid weight than a little of a big heavyweight these days, because I want like stability in my shoulders.
Fuck those things, bruh.
Yeah, sure, Guso. You know, like if you watch like Lars von Trier movies, there's not like, oh, this is the relatable character. Like that just doesn't exist in a lot of fucking like media. And so you sort of just stop approaching things like that. Like people become others that you're there to like, look at. But I think that also ties into my like non-sexual voyeurism. Yeah, careful of the down fist. There you go. There you go.
It's an up fist.
I mean, I don't know. I probably was missing a lot of them, but I feel like the game really skimps you on the blood metal. I don't know. Message me on Facebook, man. Fucking sit here and have this fucking conversation here. Careful of the fucking red thing on the ground.
Remember, we're working on Friday though, as well.
Are we doing stuff this Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. Make it Saturday then. The dogs come into Pound Town, and then they get pounded. I have 2 long bars for bench and squat. A few little handhelds. I've got 2 20Ks. I got
knocked into that.
Oh, that sucks. You're close to a fucking resurrection thing too.
Yeah. At least I don't have to go in that other room.
Yeah, like
shit.
I do like that modern thing in games, particularly games like this, where it just auto saves the accomplishments. Yeah, like I'm a non-sexual voyeur. I love just seeing people going about their fucking day or their life. Like, I'm not. I like seeing people when they don't know I'm there, but I'm not there trying to see their fucking asshole or some shit. Like, I'm just fascinated by people when they're not, you know, living with somebody else around. You know. Bad doggy. What's that fist even for? You know, like what's that doing?
I was gonna slash that, but the slash just fell short.
No, it's not a vicarious thing. Again, I'm interested in. It's not that I want to live through somebody else. And again, that's something I need to explain to people. Is like being like a hardened. That was fucking just playing with fire there, Costello. Being a hardened egomaniac, I don't want to live through other people. It's people, you know, I want to know who a person is, and the best way to figure that out is like, okay, you want to see them. The problem is, if you're looking at someone, if you're hanging out with them, you're getting a version of them that knows that you're around and is the person they put on when they're with you, or at least when they're out or doing something, you know, something like that. Like, seeing somebody when they don't know they're being seen is just fundamentally interesting, because, you know, when do you get to see that? You can't tell them to switch that on, you know, and doing so would be like, you know, missing the point. I mean, it's not like I do anything like that. Like, you know, again, I kind of like sort of settled for, you know, things like movies and whatnot, which I think sort of do well enough.
Okay, fists. You've missed a lot of fist whimpers. Fists.
It's just the fists. Yeah, there's been lots of fists. Aaron has copped so many fucking fists. Yeah, never interfering. Like, I don't want to. Careful, Aaron. Fists. Yeah, I'm working on a few little things, like getting some of the editing done. There's a lot though, like for the full video for all of the stuff that we did for going to the markets is like an hour long. And like the thing about doing things like this is, especially when you're just sort of shooting a lot of shit kind of raw, is you gotta watch and rewatch crap over and over and over again. And you gotta go, okay, like, you know, what are you gonna cobble together out of this? Is there gonna be some kind of overarching narrative? Or are you just sort of, you know, having glimpses about what's going on? And, you know, you just wind up watching the same fucking, you know, fucking piece of shit of your dick fucking face over and over and over again. And then you gotta think, okay, how am I gonna piece this together? Is the audio good? Like, you know, when you're sort of doing it at home alone, it does take a bit of fucking time. And, you know, the last time I actually did any serious editing was in, like, fucking just out of high school. So.
Also, what do you mean by Patreon exclusive videos? Like, give us an example of something you mean, because that could be anything.
Pictures of Aaron's feet!
I mean, if it pays the rent.
Yeah, like, I always feel like feet, yeah, I'll show you feet. I'm not worried about feet. You want to fucking jack off to my feet? I'll show you feet. Hell, I'll put baby oil on the feet if the price is right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fucking care. Like, people act like, man, I've had stupider jobs. Most of my jobs, if you, like, just took them down and described them with fucking words, would be the dumbest fucking things in the world. Like, why would you ever do that? Oh, someone paid me $21 an hour to go fucking do that fucking thing. Oh. So, like, yeah, of course I'll show you fucking feet for, like, you know, a good fucking price. Yeah!
I mean, that dude's pretty fucking rad.
He's Big Brother Metal. Yeah, no, there's some feet on the fucking thing. Oh, yeah, I did that. I forgot about that. Yeah, I edited...
Ooh, is that fast?
Yeah, I edited Aaron's fucking... Would you fuck me? His thing.
Oh! Not very nice, dude.
This is a fairly fucking tough fight. Like, I don't know about recording myself farting. Like, because once we're getting into fucking expulsion or, like, bodily functions, That's crossing a line I'm just generally not comfortable with. But I mean, like, I'm sitting here barefoot now. If taking a picture of my fucking feet earned me like, I don't know, $100, I'd take a picture of my fucking feet.
100%. 100%, dude.
Mr. X, Nemesis is covered in sores and probably has like herpes or some shit. Can you go all the way left here? Because there was something I noticed. If you hold down and jump, can you, what's going on? Aha! God damn it, I didn't go down here when I fucking...
It's always the case when you're not playing, you see shit a lot easier usually.
Yeah. Oh man, there was a whole fucking gun down here! I'm so upset! Okay, maybe it isn't that good. I mean, look. Oh, dude, that is... God damn it. Ah! A knife.
Yeah, we're upgrading that shit.
What does that do? Fucking
They stick
burrows
in
into the
enemies and do
skin.
damage over time.
Oh fuck yeah, god damn it, that's one of my favorite forms of damage. Look at that! Look at fucking that! Look at the no effort you just went to get like a fucking buttload of goddamn damage. Look at that. Ah, you fucking butt plug. Worst part is I spotted that too. I was like, what's down there? But I didn't fucking, okay, so when he, like, one thing I had to do is when he fucking does that, you've got to just block up, because the rocks, you cannot see, and, they do shit, so much fucking damage.
Dude, that didn't hit me!
Dude, it's got a fat box, okay, you just can't, like...
Dots are the best, because you can just dot uppercut and just dodge. So good. Damage over time is my jam.
Yeah! Because look at how much fucking, like, when I was doing this, and bear in mind, I was doing this the proper sensible, yeah, you've got to save some energy.
I know energy to block, dude.
I know, that's why I said, you've got to save some energy, because you keep shooting missiles in his face. Where, honestly, my advice would be,
For
keep
fuck's
using those
sake,
little...
I don't like it when he's on that side.
Like, because those are really good. Those stupid fucking knife bullets are probably better for what you're doing than the fucking missiles.
Yeah. What else we got here?
I like damage over time in games like this. In any game where you die easily, if you can make things be doing damage while you're running away from the hurtiness, damage over time is fucking great. Like, and I beat this boss the old-fashioned way, and, like, just watching, it was much more work for me to get him down to that much health than Aaron's putting in right now. Aaron's like, shoot, 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 and then he just dodges the things, and he goes, shoot, 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 and then he dodges the thing, and that's it. And that's... I recommend getting right up his ass when he does that, because if you block up, the rocks will bounce off and hit him, and it gives you free damage.
That fucking double one always gets me.
Yeah, I said $100, Elguso. You think $5 is gonna get it? No.
Can't be
yeah,
poor.
I beat the new Doom.
Yeah, I've beaten it. I think Gabe's read the Witcher books. I have not.
I've read the books, yeah. Honestly, I really think the game's the best version. The books are not bad, but like... I feel like Andres... I don't know, Spakapal, because I can't pronounce, like, fucking Polish. He's a really good writer, but there's just focus issues with the Witcher books.
Those bugs bite you.
Yeah, they do damage. Infinite energy! You're not hitting me. Because that's the problem, your brother does that brother thing where he turns into a fart.
Guys, he said $100. Fucking read the room. Fuck me. $5.50? Does that sound like $100? Holy shit.
special needs.
I hate the flies.
This reminds me of a thing my cousin used to do to his little brother, where like his little brother got fart spray from like the fucking Eka, and like so my cousin, yeah, bug got on you right at the end. My cousin would do this thing where he'd try to like casually get into his little brother's room, you know, like, and like not look like he was gonna grab the can of fart spray and spray it everywhere. And so he'd be like, "Hey, Jacob, Mom wants you to," and he'd come up with this shit, and like to get like fucking my other cousin's, you know, guard down, and then he'd just end a sentence just dead in the middle and grab the spray and go psh, could just hose it all around his room. It hit its fucking zenith, because like, so my younger cousin started obviously hiding the fart spray. He didn't want to get rid of it because it was, you know, one of the cooler things you could have in like fucking 1997 or some shit. And
Just kill me, fucking.
So like, my older cousin snuck into his room when he wasn't there, found where he was hiding the fart spray, moved it to another hiding place where he knew it was in the room, and then pulled the routine again with the fart spray. And I used to go, when he's a fart, he's dangerous, okay, the gas...
I know, I thought he was going left, but he fucking went right, because he usually goes left there.
Remember, holding L, you can angle your gun, so you don't need to drop down and be on the same plane as him to shoot him in the face. Yeah, so like, you're spending the same amount of energy, but every now and then a rock hits him. A bit of the old freebie.
Right, I think you can guard it. Nope.
This is the thing, is like, I barely use guard. Like, you know, the game's like, oh yeah, you can block stuff. It's like, yeah, like maybe once or twice, and then my guard explodes, and I have no weaponry and no guard, and it's just, this is what I mean, like, you know, then the game's like, well, use the sword to get it back. It's like, yeah, and then I get close to the thing that's murdering me. It's not, the balance could have been tweaked a little bit in the other direction.
Yeah.
Because as it is, you know, it's not like I couldn't beat the game. It's not like I couldn't get fucking through it. It's just, you know, one function just wasn't mostly fucking, you know, there for me.
Kuma's still around? Yeah, of course he is. He's a young cat.
Aaron ate him.
You can see that on our Instagram, guys. I post lots of cat photos on Instagram. Do it for the gram.
I mean, like, ripping who off? Like, and ripping what element?
Just kill me.
Because, I mean, people talk about, like, Tolkien being the father of modern fantasy, but it's like, did none of you read fucking the Conan books? Like, they predated Tolkien by a bit. It wasn't the books, it was the short stories.
Oh, he can fucking re-angle.
Oh, the poor bugger killed himself. Oh, Robert E. Howard. You know, like... Because, like, for something to, like, ring true as, like, a full... Oh, fucking that Michael Moorcock character. That's funny, because, like, that's literally... It's those books that made Dad stop reading fantasy. Just got fucking bored of them. Well, like, okay, look, it's not that they're bad. It's that, you know...
Fuck, I wanted to go down, not up.
Fuck.
Shoot him in the knees. It's a strat.
Knees! My knees!
Please don't go right. Please don't go right. Good boy. Boost.
What?
Boost.
Yeah, but see, the thing about a lot of that is like, that's huge chunks of fantasy literature. Those fantasy ideas.
Dude, he was so fast.
I mean, one that I always, you know, and again, with particularly like, you know, with fantasy, or with like those like things that become sort of like big literature ideas, you know. Like, it's like how basically every spy is gonna have bits of 007 in them, you know. Like, things become almost archetypal. Was Elric the one with the talking sword? I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of. Like, one thing, like, one of the few ones where I feel like that's ripping shit off a little bit beyond, you know, what I expect would be the similarities between Tim Hunter from the Books of Magic comics and Harry Potter. Because they're weirdly fucking specific. Careful
Oh,
with
dude.
your...
Did I get him?
Stay away from him, stay away from him.
Okay.
Hide. Duck. Down. No, fucking, yeah. Because each one of those little fucking purple bats hits. I fucking learned that the hard way.
Hey, Levi. This game's called Valfaris, man. Like a 2D game.
Favorite book? Honestly, my favorite's always going to be Illuminatus Trilogy by Robert Anton Wilson. I love that book. I wouldn't use all of them. I'd always keep one.
There's like, every time one of those machines has been there, the next fucking idol never takes a resurrection idol to power. Always self-powered. See?
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking upgrade this thing. Aw.
Yeah, you need a weird amount of fucking...
Buster! Onworm! Oh shit! Oh no, I fell. I don't like that. If you move to right, you just fall off. Fun, man.
Yeah, the head, you can't hold the head.
I wonder...
You cannot grip the head, Aaron. You must grip the shaft. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so an important factor in this one is if you smack the head, you get energy, and you make the thing go faster.
You were
like,
watching.
What?
Literally, before I died here last time, I spent the whole time just smacking the head.
Oh, okay.
You know what it is? You know why I'm falling off? Because I'm pressing down. And apparently that makes you fall off, does it?
Possibly.
How am I supposed to fucking aim down then?
Oh, no, I mean, you press down when you're on there now. Yeah, see. It's because you're getting too... If you get really close to the head, sometimes when it turns, the grip point changes. So yeah, like, I stay about there, so you can still bop the head, but like, you can't, it doesn't nudge you into the no grip zone. Oh, Leanne, like, the stink in this game is palpable. Like, you get into, there are smellier areas of this game. Holy bejesus. Ah, these things fucking suck. Why are we getting attacked by tramp stamps?
guessing you can't hurt those things.
Nope. But they're only an active hurt box while they're obviously having a little fucking thing. What's public transport like on this planet? Fucking skeleton monorails that you hang on to. Okay. Right now we're swimming past a bunch of black sperm, that's good.
Oh no! Wait, what? What did I fall?
Because you moved past his head.
I didn't though. Not that time.
Yeah, because you were trying to move out of the way of the lasers. Just use chop on them. Those stupid squid things, they really eat a lot of fucking, like, just ammo for no reason. And, like, honestly,
I've got infinite ammo, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I love how there's, like... I don't know if the Skull Dragon thing has a name. I might have said something earlier, but I haven't seen much in the way of, like, explanation. You know,
His name
it's just...
is Greg.
It indulges in that wonderful part of video game reality where it's just like, what happens? You get on the Skull Snake and you ride through the fucking black sperm dimension, and just nobody asks any questions. That's just what happens in this world. But no, this is just happening. You don't need to make it weird. Ooh, oofy oofs oofs.
Oh no!
That's a shame. Bevan. I do love that that's a real name. Bevan and Devlin and Devon. That's gotta be like the names of my Bogan Power Rangers. Kevlin. There's another one.
Kevlin.
Did the Skull Snake fucking kill that one? It looked like the Skull Snake fucking rammed into one of those tramp stamps.
Maybe.
I like how the rocket launcher like has these little farts when it's like empty. No.
Shit. Ooh.
Tight. My god is doing it.
I get more blood medals? I bet I did not. A few more.
The game, and again, I wouldn't call my exploration of this thorough, but I always felt like the game. All right, let's watch Aaron figure this out. There you go.
It's a puzzle. Wouldn't say puzzle.
Princes of the universe. I mean, it's more than the game's thrown at you so far.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Don't. Like, I did pretty much all the same things. It's just funny watching you do them. Just watching you just like bomb rush the fucking monster and then just be surrounded by the hurty eyes.
Can you fucking punch those?
Yeah, I don't know. I always, like, I didn't really do the thing where you use the sword to try and get fucking energy out of bullets just because I thought it was just such a generally unreliable system. No worries, Levi.
I lost track of it, I wasn't looking.
Oh, you lucky bastard!
The fucking backswing of the sword hit the correct one. I actually was gonna hit the wrong one.
I know. No, I know. That was fucking offensive. Kale is insane. That's insane. That's an insane thing to name a fucking child. In honest fucking way. Like you can
reflect
just,
those? Bullshit.
I mean, just don't bother. Like you can. This is fairly easy to just jump around and avoid shit. And
Yeah,
just
I know,
pepper
but I
it.
thought maybe you could reflect them back at him and get some hectic
I don't know.
damage.
Generally, anything that I think has like a charge up animation, I just generally leave alone. Yeah, I really want that fucking. I want to see the knife get fucking powered up as much as possible now, because like, as much as I like fucking, you know, the sidearm, I still stand by the sidearm. That thing, if that thing had like more fucking, you know, just a few more shots or a bit more oomph, like you'd be dealing with something that could like, you know, wreck house pretty well. I mean, like, just even that, like, you get such good damage just getting them with one of them, you know?
Yeah.
Take that, eyeball.
Downside is you only get like 3.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I that's what I mean. Like, I'm hoping the power-ups,
I hope they just
know,
make
you-
it fucking good as fuck.
well, I'm hoping you get more shots.
Increased
Increased
power.
power. Still,
See
like,
what the next one says. Increased power. Ah.
yeah, no, it just hurts more, but still, like, I think,
I
you
know.
know, it does good damage. I'm Simon Belmont from Castlevania! That's not, like, because that's one of those things that's, like, slightly changed over the years in my head, but I still stand by that as being very fucking funny. Yeah, I think staying on that one. Yeah. I fucked that up the first time, and the thing took me on a fucking journey into fucking fuck you land.
Just Magic Carpet by fucking Steppenwolf is playing in my head the whole
Hey,
time.
yeah.
On this. I love to dream. Bow, bow, bow. That's a fucking tune, that one. That.
It really is. That was one of my favorite bits in Star Trek First Contact when, like, fucking whatever his name is, like, about to take off in the warp ship. He's just like, oh, wait, no, we can't leave without it, and, like, fucking everyone's looking around worried, like, oh, God, well, what could he need? And he's got this fucking tape deck with fucking Steppenwolf on it. It's like- that thing's fucking hitting hard now, like, I mean, the downside is it's gotta, like, fucking, you know... Whoopsie doodle, Aaron.
I went
Cochrane,
to get some
that's
energy,
it.
and then I realized as soon as I hit it, what I did.
Yeah. Zephram Cochrane. Great song. Hit him with your sword!
Excuse me? Did not grab on it first.
Fuck you, fucking...
Oh shit! Hey, what? Oh, you can
You
stand
have to
on
jump
the ground,
back
just
and
hurts.
forward. Well, you have to jump back and forward between those, things. Sword. Yeah.
How far does it put me back? Did I get back? Oh, wait.
Yeah, my beard's getting out of fucking hand. Like, it sucks that I can't go to my fucking barber. It's like, I need, you know, I need tending to, like, at least once every 3 or 4 months. Because, like, my mustache is curling naturally at the edges, and I'm just starting to look like a deranged Zeppelin criminal. And that's what we call an oopsie.
I don't get another one back, do I?
No. I'm not going bald, no.
Oh, he said I should go bald. Oh no, no one person said go bald. Don't go bald!
Stupid. Why would I do that when I have, like, nice, thick hair? You know, I never have to worry about... My hairline's not going anywhere. You know, that thing's borrowed in like World War II.
I fucked up!
No, that's the thing is I don't even need to really twist it. It's doing it by itself. I have to untwist my fucking mustache. Which, you know, I didn't sign up for. I'm like trying to de-evil it. Just refuses to take. I think that the knife mightn't be a great weapon for this situation. Like, we'll see how it plays out, but like, once they're getting surrounded by those little footballs, I mean, I'd probably be using the sword a lot more. But like, I mean, that's kind of the one downside, is like, this thing just, you know, it's very focal. Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it. Look at that. No, I don't look Amish because I haven't specifically shaven in a neckbeard, which is what those people do, which is fucking insane. Honestly, I barely fucking know. Like, he's here to, I don't know, he got like a signal or some shit, and this was the planet he's from, and he's here to kill his dad or some shit. Like, I very legitimately just forgot almost straight away. Yeah, rip and tear, basically.
Knives are so good.
They really are. Like, hey, I gotta shoot footballs.
Fucking footballs, fuck off, cunts.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what this is. This is I Hate You Dad, the game. I mean, you could try the Sky Splitter. I think it's because I use the Sky Splitter for this area because it's like literally all it's for.
Right.
Screw Dad.
If you get it directly on the face, they just die.
Yeah, like. Uh-oh. Because I tried this a few times using my usual loadout. And again, like, see, that's the problem, is like, the game gives you all these weapons late game, but it's like, well, you know, deeper into the fucking thing, but it's like, oh, what happens? Well, you know, you kind of got to learn this whole new fucking thing, which, you know, is not easy. And then, once you've figured the new thing out, you've got to fucking level it up. It's like, well, you know.
Done. Alright. Yep. Yeah.
Now, careful, because those zap too, like. Which I learned the hard way. You got some butt metal.
This is a cutscene dragon.
I don't need to be paid to be a cannibal. I just, you know, fucking get there eventually, I think.
See, there you go. That's a fucking, that's a good hint, guys. If you ever play this game, and you see one of those blood metal dispensers, the fucking checkpoint after always activates, even if you don't have Idols of Resurrection.
Yeah, I always kept one on me anyway, just because, like, you know, the game's mean and I'm paranoid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ugh. Oh yeah, here we are. This is like the stinky level. I mean, like, hype's a matter of personal, like, you know, interaction with something. Like, I don't, you know, I don't spend any time on, like, fucking subreddits for fucking something like Cyberpunk, so it's not like I'm sitting and constantly exposing myself to fucking any level of hype. So if I'm not exposing myself to it, then I just don't, you know, really fucking care.
That way, you can never be disappointed. Street Fighter X Tekken. I think that's one of the most games we've ever been hyped for, and holy shit, we were so let down.
It's the thing. One thing that like the light, medium, hard chain thing. Just everyone having that just really homogenized the cast.
It was also awful because that was my go-to combo, and it just switched characters. It's like I don't want this. Well, fuck off tentacles and blood. Oh, tentacle, no.
Reddit's always been great for porn. Like, this is the best for fucking porn, because it's like you can just click on some girl's name, and it's just like, and I get to see all of your bits. Yeah, I mean, I'll say as a piece of hard advice, I wouldn't use the knife here.
Probably a bad idea. There's a lot of things that like die very easily and shitload of them.
Yeah, a lot of very quick die things, and also just lots of moving. You know, like there's just a lot of shit. Where's my stream coming through?
I liked Fallout 76. Me, Wimbo, and I think Bob put like over 50 hours into it on release. We fucking loved it. Honestly, a lot of the issues that people had with it, I think, they were going in and going, I wanted Fallout single player, and it wasn't a Fallout single player. Like, it was made for a very specific type of people who wanted a very specific type of game. And a lot of the problem was on Todd Howard billing it up as something it wasn't too. So I don't totally like cross people off for that, but it's just like you got to understand, like, if a game like that's coming out and it's a multiplayer in the game and you don't like multiplayer in the games, what do you think's going to fucking change suddenly and you're going to like it? Like,
yeah, like I didn't play it at all.
Yeah, exactly, because it's not the game that you want to play. No, so guess what? You didn't get it. Wow. Yeah,
it's not a long single player experience. Just plow forward in this area, because those tentacles just rebuild and these jellyfish are infinite. You just march. I mean, yeah, I'd get that health. Grab any health and drops.
We are going to do a playthrough of 76 now that it actually has NPCs and stuff. And because I've got 2 copies of it, because they gave me another free copy. So, huzzah! Anyone can join the voice channel that's a Patreon VIP. You can't talk, but you can join it. You think I'm stupid? Like, bruh.
We're not going to put ourselves in the position to have to ever hear you. Oh, Jesus. You take us for fools? Yeah, like, I don't like grindy sort of looter shooter online things. Like, I just don't give a shit. But that's like, those are Aaron's games. Like,
well, it's not even a looter shooter. It's literally it was just Fallout with multiplayer. Like, you still had your perks, you still got the same weapons and stuff, much like in a normal Fallout game. It's just the story was told through location and instead of like people and that sort of stuff. But now they've actually fully updated it. Like, the game's actually in a really good state, I think, personally.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, how hard is it to just shut up about your game? Like, because, you know, before Todd Howard, we had Molyneux, who was just a magician at this. Of, like, releasing a game that was, like, if not fine, actually usually pretty good, but just covered in this, just enveloped in this fucking fuzz of his deranged inability to just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
Hey. Randy Pitchford is an amazing show teller and host and CEO. Like, he is fucking fantastic. I cannot criticize the man for his live shows because they are fucking amazing. He's a complete cunt. That's different, though.
I don't know. When I met him, I tried very hard to convince him to make Duke Nukem Forever's release date April 1st. And I maintain that would have worked out excellently.
I think it would have been good, yeah.
I stand by my idea as brilliant. And that I
doesn't ever overpromise.
And an unappreciated genius. I mean, that's it. It's funny because we went through this with Street Fighter and Capcom, and just a bunch of things where it's just like, you don't listen to your fucking promo department when it comes to communication. Just talk to us like we're normal people and you're a normal person making a thing, because it's okay then. You know, it's fine. If you tell me this thing is gonna be the fucking world, nothing is. That's a dumb thing to say.
Gabe would have probably met Pitchford at the Menor Bar, I'd say, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like, it was when he brought in the dev kits that had Duke Nukem Forever on it.
Yes, Ninja. You are the one true patron.
Isn't Mullen you alive? I think he's dead. Yeah, because I figured, like,
I don't count him as anything.
Well, again, Kojima did the same fucking thing. Like, he said it was going to be an all-new genre of game, and it isn't. It's Fetch Quests the game using fucking... Oh, that hurts you. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Fetch Quests the game using fucking... you know, someone else's fucking engine. What is it? It's the... God, it starts with H. What is it? Your girlfriend was playing it. She's got that redhead girl with a computer on her Horizon. That's it. Yeah, like, you know, it uses the Horizon Zero Dawn engine, so it's not like he came up with an engine that was amazing or something. And it's just, yeah, you walk around and you do fetch quests. And it's not to say that can't be an interesting game or explore interesting ideas or do interesting things, but don't be a fucking jack-off and say that it's going to be a new genre and it's going to bend your mind and do all this stuff. Like, you know who never says that shit? Fucking David Lynch. He just shuts his pie hole and does stuff. Something comes out and it's weird. He'll almost... I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen interviews where he says his shit's not weird.
Oofed.
I tried to get Vampire running one time and just gave up.
I played it when it came out. I have no intention of coming back to it.
Are they releasing a sequel or something?
I have no clue.
A lot of this
games
feels like
don't
Cannibal
really
Corpse.
interest me much anymore. I'm more of an action-y gamer at the moment.
Yeah, see, I'd play a second, you know, Vampire game. Alright, the knives don't seem to be doing anything to him.
You've got to hit the blood thing, that's why. You've got to hit his thing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you have to hit him enough that he fucking hides back in his hole.
Oh, doing stuff, yeah. Oh, dude, knives are fucking amazing.
No, yeah, those were really good. Why would I ever doubt knives? That's what I get for, like, not looking over there when I was playing for the fucking game and getting it. This is the mind thrower all over again.
Ooh, okay. Fucking didn't do that last time. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Where's Runch?
Yeah, I looked into like some of that, but I don't know what problem I ran into because it was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago when I last tried to get it sort of up and running. I mean, it was probably relatively simple to solve. I just, you know, after long enough, I'd sort of just stop giving a shit. I mean, I honestly don't want to play. Because, I mean, there is a sequel coming, isn't there? I swear to God I saw something about an actual sequel in the work. Because, again, I'll play a sequel. I'm not playing some old thing full of jank. Like, you know, I'm not that interested in playing the old fucking, you know, 3D Fallouts or anything even, you know, it's just...
Okay, and I tried to play Fallout 3 again recently. That was a fucking heinous mistake.
You've got to mod it so much.
I did,
like, just
dude.
to
It
get
was
like
still
kind of
fucking
basic.
awful. The problem wasn't the actual gameplay, it was more of like the design of levels and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the first area where you get out of Megaton and into that sort of broken down city that's just a maze. That was the worst experience ever. Because you're used to just newer games where you can jump over obstacles and, you know, actually explore. Gameplay
you can
wise, audio is way too loud. Well, you're the first person to say that, so don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, like a lot of this game is gross and weird, which I appreciate it for. I don't think it's bad though. You know, like. Now you got a good rhythm to it.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh yeah, okay, so when those things hit you, they don't do damage, but they like build up this fucking weird brain thing in you, and then your screen gets weird, and then the last one will like just fucking kill you.
Oh, okay.
So don't get hit by those.
I got hit by it. Got hit by it.
What did I just tell you? Yeah, pretty much. Here we are at Planned Parenthood.
Can't see shit now. You could like hit two of them.
Yeah, like. Yeah, like, I mean, mostly I think the art direction and design in the game is really good. I mean, I think there are times where the game uses what it has deliberately to obscure your vision as a specific sort of tactic of, like, that boss, or, you know, some such of other. And there are times when I think it's just, like, it is somewhat fucking rough on the brain, trying to see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, you got pretty good fucking rhythm to it now. I mean, you got hit by one of them, but, you know. Shit happens. It's like Grandma always said, sooner or later a hallucination flower demon made of blood in a forest is gonna fucking get you. Whoopsie doodle.
I swung
Whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodle. Oh god, what's happening? I don't understand. It's gonna be like this forever. I shouldn't have took so much. Don't touch the fairies, Aaron. It's bad fairies, man. It's bad fairies. They don't tell you that. No one tells you that there's bad fairies. Yeah, I'm really interested in Carrion, actually. There's a really good run of some really just great looking and playing Metroidvanias on the way. There's like a record of Lodos War. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, I'm still sober. That ain't ever gonna change. I got no interest in going back. I kinda cheated. Most people quit drinking. I changed into a person who didn't want to drink. Yeah, this really is gross, like, because playing it, you really don't get the fucking opportunity to just sit and look at some of the shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, whereas now I can sort of appreciate, like, kind of, you know, the background and just all the little details going on. Oh god, where am I? What is it? 2012? About 8 years, yeah, just a bit over 8 years now. It's been 8 years around early March.
Fucking squids.
Tentacle monsters. Like, because I'm looking at the little guy's face when he comes out of the fucking, you know. I'm loath to say flower, but I can't think of another word for it. This does just get fucking... Ah! Yeah, it is. It's inside of Proxy Page's butthole. You may as well just die, because you can't get health back. It's a big bloody brain!
A big brain, I'm winning again! I am the greatest! Now I'm leaving Earth for no raise.
No good reason. Somehow Palpatine survived! Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is it an aspic?
Who's wearing an ascot? This guy?
I mean, you've got a way better system in place than I did. I was jumping all about the fucking place.
I'm dead. It's when I don't get the jump up onto the fucking platform before the first explodes. That's when you're fucked. You don't get that done.
I don't know, zombie. I don't know what your problems are, so I don't know what advice you need. Everything's got to be, you know, it's got to be tailored. This isn't like Dr. Phil, where he'll just grab some ne'er-do-well or ruffian from, you know, over at the Mori fucking studio, and then just fucking, you know, hoot at them for a fucking session. Well, not drunk enough's relatively easy to fix. Rich is a tough one.
I have a problem if you're rich. I mean, I have a solution. Give us the money. Welcome to the Aaron and Gabriel Rich Disposal Center.
Yeah, like, how do we get, like... Because, like, you know, I don't need a Saudi prince, but, like, you know, some fucking sub-nubbin of the royal family, you know, to just chuck us a spare, like, 2 million, you know, it's not a big deal for them. I mean, how do we get one of them as fans? Like, we have to just say a bunch of pro-Saudi shit. Like, you know, I've always been concerned by women driving. Like, frankly, I think gays have too many rights. You know what's a great version of Islam? Whichever one you guys like. It really is that basic too, isn't it? You know, why would I think that like some princeling from fucking an absolutely heinous stain of a family on the face of the earth would have taste? Man, fucking get amongst it. I like when you stand right on it and shoot just down. I was just like, yeah, fucking just die. Honestly, I don't think money would change me much. I mean, I don't know. I might start my own prank show. If it depends. If I had like a lot of money, like if I had,
it's exclusively pranking Ashton Kutcher.
I'll call it Kutched.
No, you can't.
You absolute piece of shit! Stop doing this. We've been here for 45 minutes.
It's because you fucking called it Kutched.
Oh, Aaron, you just got Kutched.
I got Kutched.
Coochie coo. And like, the first 6 or 7 times he'll think there's an actual TV show, or maybe he'll think like Mila Kunis is behind it or something. And then, like, gradually, it's just gonna dawn on him as they get more fucking labyrinthine and complex that I am A, way more wealthy than he is, and B, deeply fucking insane. That would be an excellent use of the money, actually, yeah, just not tormenting him hard, but just getting him to the point where everything that happens in his day makes him wonder, you know? Like, if he goes to pick up his dry cleaning and the dry cleaning is like late, or there's just a different person working at the dry cleaning place than normal, and like, that'll be enough to make him go, oh shit, now what?
I'm not letting you talk, Ninja. It's not part of the fucking deal, mate. These get recorded and stay on YouTube. I'm not having fucking randos fans talking.
You should know enough of the internet to know that is just a really, really bad idea.
During community nights when we get fucking around to them, sure, absolutely.
Alright.
Don't fucking say anything. Ooh, a blood of Valfaris.
Yeah, okay, so the blood of Valfaris is like the final. You only get like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them in the whole game.
Okay,
and it's
you
basically.
do get a few,
Yeah, but you need the blood of Valfaris to get like the final upgrade for each item. And
really
7
the knives.
Yeah, and 7 fucking blood metal, which is a goddamn lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to see like fucking Jackass 4. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. I want to see it when they're like 60.
Well, yeah, there probably will be one. That's the best part, because like they're old, and they're their joints aren't what they used to be, man. And they're gonna be going and they're gonna be doing this shit, and that is gonna be fucking great. Because like Steve-O already had this world-weary, haggard look on his face when they were doing like the fucking stunts in 3, and he's much older and much soberer now. Like he was fairly freshly sober back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be us for tonight, guys. My mouth is starting to hurt. I had a tooth out yesterday. I need to eat dinner. My dinner should be cold enough to eat now because I can't eat anything hot. Guess no dick sucking for me.
You can still eat corn on the cob if somebody mashes it up into a fine paste. That's good eating. That's where you're gonna be at. Like you're gonna be one of those people that can only eat like a homemade pear paste or some shit.
Oh, dude, that would be awful. I think Bam lost the weight, didn't he?
I mean, I'd hope so, because otherwise he's just gonna look exactly like his dad. And like he spent so long whopping and making his dad's life difficult that.
Ninja, mate, you don't know that. There's text on the internet. Context is hard, dude. We don't know if, like, randos don't know that. That's the problem. Alright, boys and girls, we will see you next time. Bye.
Fuck you.